What's up, guys? My name is Kyle White. I'm a doctor of physical therapy. Today I'm here to talk to you about how you can fix your posture while driving, and also specifically what not to do while you're driving so that you don't negatively affect your posture. You may have saw in the thumbnail, we're going to show you what not to do. We're also going to get into some really easy hacks on what to do. And so with that, if you've looked at the channel before, you know that we're all about simplicity and incorporating healthy habits into your everyday life. And so we're going to bring that same mentality to this video. So I feel like this is important because for the most part, everybody drives to work every single day. So why not take advantage of that time? There's not a lot else you can do while you're driving, and this is a great way to fix that posture on your way to work. Simple and easy. Alright guys, it's a really freezing cold day. We're out here freezing our butts off for you. So if you don't mind, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you feel led to do so. Before we get into the specifics of the video, I wanted to point out my standing posture here. Notice how if I pull this tight, I've got a natural curve in my lower back there. That's more of the anatomical position that we want to stay in. A lot of times when we get in the car, what happens is our butt wants to come out into the seat and we get into more of a curved spine. That's what we want to avoid. We'll get more into that here in a second. Let's get it. Alright guys, so we're in the vehicle now. You notice how my bottom instantly wants to come out. I'm rounded at my lower back. Kind of hard to see with the hoodie, but my upper back is also rounded. I'm getting all of my load now at about L4, L5 region, even that S1 connection there. We want to reverse that. We want to get into an anatomical position. So the first step is always going to be scoot your bottom as far back in that seat as you can. And you notice how I instantly grew like 3 inches there. We want to be as far back as we can because that puts us more into a slight anterior tilt. Going back to that anatomical position, my lumbar spine is more of in a lordotic spine, lordotic position. So we're here. A lot of times I tell people, even in a newer car, nicer car, they don't have great lumbar support. This one's got a pretty good one, but for people who don't, a towel roll is a great cheap alternative. So I'll take this and just put it right there on my lower back. We're talking about that lumbar spine right there. So now I'm even more straight. That feels awesome. I feel like I am in a good position. So a lot of times, even if our pelvis is back and we get to drive and we're looking around, we kind of hunch over here. We're in a forward head posture. Our thoracic spine is curved over. So what I really want you to focus on is getting those shoulders back here, and we're evenly dispersing that load on up the chain. We're not getting it all at our lumbar spine. We're taking our weight now at our lumbar and our thoracic spine. Shoulders need to be back. Adjust your seat to a position where you can reach the pedals with your butt all the way back in the seat and with your shoulders back. Okay, so I'm here. This is much better. And I like to tell people, I do this myself, that when you stop at a stop sign, take your hands off the wheel. We're going to do some squeezes here, kind of opening up that anterior region here, squeezing back, because it's kind of inevitable that we're going to be reaching for our steering wheel. It kind of pulls you forward, wants to pull you into this position. Okay, we don't want to drive like this. You're going to leave the car with a headache, neck pain. And so jumping on up to the neck, a great way to address the neck is to simply do a chin tuck on the back of the headrest here. Okay, so the way, and I'm going to pull this forward like so, the way physical therapists measure, quantify posture is through a plumb line. It's literally a straight line. So think of our chair as that plumb line. Use it as a measuring tool to get you into a good posture. You notice how I come from here to here, my ear is now over my shoulder. That's the anatomical position we want to achieve. And so from here, we're in this position, we can see everything. I want you doing some chin tucks here, so kind of pointing that chin down, pressing into the back of the headrest. Again, use the chair to your advantage. This is the anatomical position. It's a good benchmark to train your body to get in this position. When we're doing this, we're targeting deep cervical neck flexors. It's a very specific muscle group that oftentimes we want to shorten. This muscle group, our bodies are very moldable. If we strengthen in a shortened range like so, that muscle will shorten. It will improve your posture, okay? Our bodies are highly adaptable. And that's about it. Now, again, you want to be here, but I like to tell people, and I tell myself this, move around, okay? It's unrealistic for you to stay in this position for 8 hours, okay? If you're on an 8-hour drive, going on vacation or whatever, move around a little bit, but I need you to be able to achieve this position. This is the correct anatomical position. If you're getting sore, get in this position, do a few chin tucks. I promise it will make you feel better. I have drastically improved my posture just by doing these few simple hacks. What I've done is adjusted my mirrors to where I can see them clearly while I'm in this position. So it forces me to get in this proper anatomical position. And I will just, as I'm going down the road, I just chin tuck all the way down the road. And I like to do 5-second holds. Don't feel like you have to count, but if you want to count, 30 reps is a good number. With that, guys, that about wraps it up. Like I said, I have drastically improved my posture. I want the same thing for you. If you haven't already, check out the channel. Like and subscribe if you feel led to do so. I got my beautiful wife out here filming for us, so if you like the footage in this video, like it just to support her, okay?